Everyone wants to speak English fluently. Most people search for the perfect app, the best teacher, or a magic trick that will make them fluent overnight. But what if I told you that the real secret is something so simple that almost everyone overlooks it? Stay with me, because by the end of this story, you'll discover the secret that changed one ordinary student's life forever. In a small town lived a young boy named Adam. He had one dream, to speak English confidently and travel the world one day. But there was one problem. Every time Adam tried to speak English, he became nervous. His classmates laughed at his mistakes, and gradually he stopped raising his hand in class. He began to believe that English was only for talented people. One rainy afternoon, while walking home from school, Adam met an old bookseller sitting outside a small bookshop. The old man smiled and asked, "Why do you look so worried?" "I'll never learn English," Adam replied sadly. "I've tried everything." The old man reached beneath the counter and handed him an old notebook. On the first page, there was only one sentence. "Learn a little every day and never be afraid of making mistakes." Adam looked confused. "Is that the secret?" he asked. The old man smiled. "No," he replied. "That's only the beginning." That night, Adam decided to follow the old man's advice. On the first day, he learned 5 new English words. On the second day, he watched a 10-minute English video. On the third day, he read 1 page of an English storybook. Every evening, he stood in front of a mirror and spoke English to himself. At first, it felt strange. He forgot words. He mispronounced sentences. Sometimes he laughed at his own mistakes. Sometimes he wanted to give up. But every time he opened the notebook, he read the same sentence. Learn a little every day, and never be afraid of making mistakes. Weeks passed, then months. Without realizing it, Adam began to understand English songs. Movies became easier to follow. Books no longer seemed impossible. One afternoon, while visiting a local market, a foreign tourist asked him for directions. For a moment, Adam froze. This was the moment he had feared for years. Then he remembered the notebook. He took a deep breath and answered in English. His grammar wasn't perfect. His pronunciation wasn't perfect. But the tourist understood every word. "Thank you," the tourist said with a smile. "Your English is excellent." Adam couldn't stop smiling. It was the first time he truly believed in himself. A few months later, Adam applied for an international scholarship. During the interview, every question was asked in English. This time he answered confidently. He wasn't speaking because he had memorized answers. He was speaking because English had become a natural part of his daily life. A week later, he received an email. "Congratulations, you have been selected." Adam rushed to the old bookshop to thank the bookseller. But when he arrived, the shop was empty. The neighbors told him that the old man had moved away several months earlier. Adam looked down at the notebook still in his hands. For the first time, he understood its true meaning. The notebook had never contained a magical formula. The real secret wasn't hidden in its pages. The real secret was hidden in his daily habits. Years later, Adam became a successful professional and traveled to many countries. People often asked him, "What's the secret to learning English?" He always smiled and replied, "There is no secret app. There is no secret course. There is no secret shortcut. The only secret is to learn a little every day, never be afraid of making mistakes, and never stop practicing." As he spoke those words, he remembered the old notebook that had changed his life forever. Because fluency isn't achieved in a single day, it is built one day at a time.